What's up, guys? It's your boy King Remy, and I'm here with another episode real quick. Just trying to stay consistent, trying to keep some stuff going, and just having a conversation with my father today, once again. And it's brought me here. I got my DJI mic today because I use my broadcasting mic, but just sometimes it ain't consistent. You know what I'm saying? Because I be moving around. But I'm gonna use this one today, and I'm just gonna touch on a little bit of subjects and stuff. Just some stuff been going on. I want to say that, like some of the stuff that I believe, and the way my train of thought have, like, everything that I experience or that I have went through in life, it's put me on a wild journey. Like some of the situations that I done been in, and with no intentions of being in these situations, you know what I'm saying? Not having no solution. I ain't never really been a big religious person. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really been big on church, even though I was baptized, and my grandmothers and my aunties and relatives, they was real big into that stuff. I wasn't big into it. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, plus, excuse me, because I'm going to go cut the grass and stuff, but I just was talking to my pops, and I'm just, y'all see I'm thugged out. I'm just going to give y'all straight up, it's a raw episode of me. You know what I'm saying? Not like I ain't dyed my beard and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But straight up. But people don't believe that it's a conspiracy. Just like, this is what I was talking about. Like, understand that when something goes wrong with a company or a basketball team or anything, the presidents or the coaches are fired, or, they handled some type of way, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the person that actually allowed the stuff to go on, the CEOs, the people that own it, like with Papa John's and, John Snyder and all the stuff that went on with him, the shareholders became owners of the company in that situation because he was the CEO, and the company kind of ended up, that's why you see Shaq and stuff around now, because, if the company became ran by shareholders, that's how a lot of these companies change. But just think about if something bigger than a Papa John's, like Oracle or Adobe or, NVIDIA, like, expand your brain. These companies are owned by a specific group. They own everything. I can't stress this. It's not a coincidence, but when people touch on these subjects, everybody say that it's like a conspiracy, or it's because y'all reaching and all of this. The people that like Fred Hampton. If you look into Fred Hampton, the Judas and the Black Messiah movie, and you found out who Fred Hampton was, they portrayed that he was a Black Panther. He was a Black Panther. He was a Black Panther. But he was the only Black Panther that unified cultures. It was white, blacks, it was Puerto Ricans, Cubans, and everything in his party. So, of course, that's a threat. And they took turns killing that man. You should watch the movie. They took turns shooting him. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the house, had his best friend drug him. A lot of us don't like when I say this. A lot of my people, especially, don't like when I say this, don't like when I feel that way, don't like when I give this, what I'm about to say. We our biggest downfall. Because we quick to say the white man stopped us from doing this, the white man stops us from doing this and all that. Y'all jump on Candace Owens' ass and everybody's ass. But what happens when these young kids, they got hustle, they got drive, and they might be going in the wrong direction, but they hustling, they making money. They not robbing, taking, they ain't shooting, looting, and y'all rob them and kill them. That's not a white man that robbed and killed him. That's another little black kid that killed him. Another black kid killing a black kid. And that shit gets swept under the rug. I know two people that started a company and gave everybody jobs. They started a moving company, gave everybody jobs, gave everybody opportunities. They helped set up outhouses and stuff for people coming out of rehabs and jails with their brothers and shit, and allowed y'all to cut corners the way y'all cut corners, knowing some of y'all was recovering addicts or whatever the case may be, and gave y'all jobs and a home. Man, y'all would go on moves and steal shit from that lady. I seen with my own two eyes. This woman used to give y'all kids bikes. She did the Toys for Tots and all that shit. I used to watch y'all get on them motherfucking elevators and ride them to the top and go stealing out of the warehouse of this woman that's giving y'all a job and giving y'all kids bikes and toys and everything. I can't make that shit up, bruh. But we'll say a white man is holding us back. So let's get into that. Understand that what we are taught is white and black. What they are taught is culture. What we are taught is white and black. What they are taught is culture. They taught we're Jewish, or they taught that, you know, we're Palestinian, you know, we Iranian, or, you know, we're Russian, or, you know, we're Norwegian, or, you know, whatever. We're taught that we're white and black because guess what? It's just like at company that you thought H&M or something, some type of scandal goes, president being fired of the company fired, or Adidas, all this shit that's ever went down with them. The CEOs is still the same. The president, that y'all satisfied because they fire a president because y'all think the president caused the shot. Who allowed him to do the shit he doing? The CEOs. The people that own the shit. People like Candace Owens, I say this all the time, Ian Curl, Tucker Carlson, all them journalists that's speaking out of stuff about shit, trying to help educate us about where the money's going. Fuck what we saying, where the money's going. I'm not trying to put myself, because they powerful. I ain't trying to compare to what they own, but I'm saying being aware like they are, I promise you I am. I understand that we look at that guy that stopped us from getting something as a white man to stop me from being prosperous in a situation. That was a white man to hold me back. But he's, you know, Jewish or Canadian or whatever. Harvey Pasternak, the dude that, like, come on, bro. Britney Spears went crazy. Kanye went crazy. Aaron Carter, they suicidal. Brittany Murphy. All these people was this dude was supposed to be their life health coach. But to the people that connect these dots, it's a conspiracy, because guess what? We don't own the medias. We don't own the news stations. I don't know what just went off, but something went off. I hope it's not something that while we were streaming, while I'm recording. Hopefully it was like the mouse or something, one of those mouses. But anyways, because I see it's still going. You know what I'm saying? We don't control the media. We don't own these stations or nothing. We don't own these. So what we say, what anybody say to try to educate people can be heavily censored. Just like when the stuff about the guy that supposedly shot Charlie Kirk, the Tyler dude or whatever. I did a little bit into it, but I just don't get all in it. But I seen when they was debunking the photo. Sometimes they think we so stupid that they had a ad in the background of a drink or something that they was running from Dairy Queen that only was in August. But they was trying to say that this picture was of late. Like, anybody can Photoshop, AI and all of that shit. Like, why would these people go through these links and these extents if it wasn't a conspiracy? If somebody wasn't uncovering something, why would they have shot that boy like that if he wasn't talking about nothing? Like, we have to understand that what we are taught is black and white. What they are taught is culture. And that's why we confused in this country. That's why we we don't realize we our biggest downfall. In my community, my people, I'm speaking to y'all. I promise y'all, we our biggest downfalls. It's not a white man that took that man's life because he had something we wanted. It's not that. It's not a white man. It was another black dude. Y'all taking people's cars. Y'all robbing people. I understand white people ain't innocent. They got, you know what, whatever we are, because we all lost. So I don't want to say that, you know, they got white collar crimes. People, you know, getting insurance money on their relatives and loved ones and scandals and all of that. We have all of that, but understand that we are our biggest downfalls. It's not the white man, or it's not that black person that you see that's stopping you or trying to come in your neighborhood and take over. It's that dude that looks just like you, but when he's on the phone in his home somewhere, they speak in a different language. He looks just like you in his baseball caps, pushing his kid down the street in a stroller. Hell, y'all can go to Disneyland today yourself. Go to Disney World. You'll see a lot of people that look like they white out there speaking Spanish. They look with the baseball caps, like they just left softball practice, soccer mommed out and shit all through Florida. You see it. And you be thinking, oh, damn. And then they all start speaking Spanish. Like, but you think that it's the black or that white person that's holding you back from any growth in life. It's not. It's your education. It's you not knowing what the fuck is going on around you. It's you buying into this narrative of the American dream, when if you think about this, like I'm saying this, if somebody say that they care about you and their job is to protect you, how is it caring for you or protecting you, not feeding you or having you malnourished? Or like how is it, how can you believe that this person cares for you or that they love you? You can't. There's no way that you can convince me that any of this stuff that's been going on when Trump and them came into office and all that shit that was going on, man, and they showed all that money and opened up the Doge and all that. That's why Elon jumped ship, because it's not what he thought it was going to be. He thought it was going to push a lot of them out. I understand who he is as far as too powerful, but understand he's not out there taking none of their sides and speaking to none of that shit. Everybody has their own flaws that they guilty of making their money. And it's like, if you let me do it, I'll let you do this. You know, pause, no Diddy. But that's what it's like with these companies. So you got to realize sometimes they get played and they get bitter, but nonetheless, they all have a greater agenda to hold us back from some type of opportunity or something to control the people more, with all these cameras and masses, more to misinform us and mislead us and have us down different paths. Every time that we start to try to show some unification and coming together, they'll throw some bullshit out here to have us like on some black and white shit. I seen some shit like people don't believe the algorithms is changing on TikTok. Bro, somebody is out here purposely posting old pictures of this white dude that killed the black person on a bus for I don't know what year. It had to be a couple years ago, because they said it was from October 12th or something or whatever it was. Bro, the day ain't even came yet. And he put breaking news 10/2/2025. Like, bro, the day that the fucking reporter just came out the reporter's mouth is not even it ain't even happened yet. And you put that this shit is breaking news. Like, yeah, bro, y'all can't tell me that people don't have an agenda to fucking confuse us like this and try to have us all fucked up in the head and do dumb shit like that to hate each other. Because if we both, instead of us, but we like this, you're like, damn, you see it? You see it? Yeah, I see, you see it. We're gonna see a lot more. So it's going to always be an agenda to stop us from being side by side. It's going to be an agenda to have us being face to face, nose to nose, angry. That's what it's going to always be. People don't want to participate in the boycotts that the rest of the world do. And that's why we never win. The money that Netflix and all these companies make, they take that money and they fund programs that collectively condition our kids to want to be in love with whatever it is. That's not something that I'm saying. How, if we don't do it, how the hell can they do it? If you wanted your son to be a all-star Army guy, the world is stopping that. The world is stopping your child from being this image you may want it to be because your money is being funded, bro. I can't make this up. The video game, they had a company create a little UI that was kind of, it was a, an app that was kind of integrated with the game. It was cool. These people want a subscription, not a one-time payment, $100 or something that would have funded them, money towards whatever they could have did. They want a lifetime of they hand in your pocket. I opened up a scanner, set the scanner up because it said that it got all the features on it. You don't have to buy all this extra shit. And I swear it's got like 3 features, man. The rest of them, I got to pay for a subscription, not a one-time purchase, a subscription, a lifetime of a hand in your pocket. That's what these people want. And Trump and Musk came into office showing us where that money is going. How can you be pulled over for speeding when they ride past you in a car that's paid for with your money faster than you? How you protecting and serving driving that fast? You missing everything. It could be somebody getting jacked in that alley and you just roll past doing 80. Make it make sense for me. It don't. It might to you. I'm not like always on edge. I'm not looking for a confrontation. It's just that when you bring that shit my way, I'm not turning the other cheek ever. Because I understand that it's an agenda for us to be that way. I know who I am. My creator wouldn't have set me on this path to be educated in the way that I became educated, to end up in the life that I ended up in, to be a fool. To say that, well, God, the way that things kind of being like, no, I promise I'm a Brahma bull. I can endure. I just hope that these videos start to educate people, because it's not the white man holding you back, bro. It's actually the people in your hood. Like, look at EST. Look at G. When he come home, y'all kill his manager. Y'all kill his peoples when he come home. It wasn't some white man holding him back, stopping him from doing nothing. It's us. These white guys that open up these facilities, the Cash App dude that was stabbed, the CEO, doctors and all, they're not killed by some black dude didn't shoot them. Another white man killed them. When these whistleblowers bring down these companies, it's not a black dude in the building holding that phone, recording him. They don't got to kill each other. They get each other in different ways. They be out there. Oh yeah, John, you remember you was telling me about that? Boo, cut the phone on, sit it on the table. And then that's how they get their people. It's not some black dude that brought him down. It's a white man that brought that white man down. Or so-called white man. But if you look into your history, you'll find out that that's not who you are. They create these images of black and white because when we see that, that's what we will associate that with. We will associate that Ebola with that black guy, or we will associate that oppression with that white man because we buy into the history that we were slaves. We was born into this. Kanye's crazy for believing this, that we are slaves. Nah, nigga, we indigenous. We was a lot of us was already here. Y'all, the oppressed, lost motherfuckers that really bought into the narratives. A white woman taught me, Miss Monk, we never got into her nationality. She said this: when they came to the land, y'all had the land, they had the books. When they left, y'all had the books, they had the land. I say again, she said, when they came to the land, I'm preaching to y'all. Y'all had the land, they had the books. When they left, y'all had the books, they have the land. And that's what y'all got today. Y'all books. Y'all, Lord, please help me through this. Lord, please save me from this. Lord, please. I mean, y'all got y'all book. I didn't say it. I didn't make this up. I didn't come up with this. This is what I was taught in college. That's why college is a choice. That's why they charge you to go and put you in debt, because they know that it's a lot of people that if you want to know some things, you could potentially be a thorn in the side of the program. You could be a cog in the wheel, because you could learn things to find out that it's set up to, hey, like you, it may look like my pants are unzipped and it's coming down, but it's rain. Like, yeah, collective conditioning. I never heard of that term until college. I never thought of it. But why do black kids in the hood want to be in gangs? Why do white boys in the suburbs want to be in fraternities? Because it's what they shown. Suicides wasn't high in the early 90s and all that shit because it wasn't big for us. It wasn't, I hate myself, I want to cut myself, we didn't do that stuff. They show this shit on there and they show people overcoming these oppressions. They show people being down and make a big deal out of somebody having a bad day. How do you turn a bad day into a bad year, a bad week, a bad month? Like, how the fuck is a bad day not a bad day? Because the way that they have collectively conditioned us is to wallow in shit, not, no guilty, wallow in shit. To continue to just bask in being oppressed and being upset and being, I always stress the most holy rollingest people that I know is the most singlest people I know. I can't make it up. I'm not joking on nobody, but I'm just saying, I've seen plenty of good people misled. I've seen plenty of good people used and taken advantage of. I've seen plenty of good people open their doors to help out other people and lose. Like, yeah, so I want to educate. Yeah, because I don't care what you think of me when you see me. I don't care. I'm a man before anything. I will never try to earn your respect if I don't get it, or if you don't, think that I'm cool or whatever. I don't care. I don't want to be at nobody's barbecues and hangouts. It's not that I'm antisocial and shit. It's just that if I gotta go through a tryout to be your fucking friend or to be around you, I'm not interested in fucking with you. If we don't platonically start to communicate and kick and be like, what up, bro, boo, that big, I'm not forcing it. I don't want to fucking be nobody's goddamn friend. Fuck you mean? I'm not saying that it's fuck you. I'm just saying that, like, this is the way I talk. I'm not like, bro, I wasn't thinking about you. I was somewhere else. I was on this phone looking at car parts and shit, thinking about watching YouTube videos, trying to see how to take off intakes and manifolds and shit. I wasn't thinking about you. I'm sorry that you think that I was supposed to. I'm sorry that I come out the house looking professional and however it is that I look. I'm not boasting or bragging, and that you come out feeling the way that you feel and you feel that I'm obligated to acknowledge you. I know who I am. I know that aura's a motherfucker when I step in there. That's not cockiness. That's confidence. Because I've read tons of books. I've took the time to watch videos to learn things. I've took the time to go to places. I mean, my kids don't, they fuck with me a little bit. Some of them do. But Mariah, my daughter, bro, she had a library card. Like we did shit. Like, bro, I knowledge, I love it. I soaked up knowledge. I consumed it. So if I feel like I can do better than you in some shit, I don't have to fucking dumb it down because you don't know how to do something. Get up off your ass. Stop feeling like somebody needs to humble themselves for you. Like, who the fuck? Like, what the fuck? How do you think we got to where we at worried about you? We're not. We wasn't. Until somebody pull us to the side and be like, hey, so what did you say to do what? I mean, so You know, understand, we don't control shit. It's not black and white. It's only black and white to us because it keeps us face to face and not side by side. It is an agenda. It is. Why wouldn't it be? Because we would benefit if it wasn't. We would have more. Our kids can't afford homes. Our kids can't afford homes. Look into who owns it. Stop bitching and complaining about what we're saying and picking holes in what we're doing and what people are speaking on. Look into who owns the shit. Who's allowing it to happen? And your mind will be blown because you'll see that it has a common denominator. Like that term, common denominator. It's one group of people, always, all over the world. You know, it back in the days of time, like, and it's wild that we taught black and white. And yeah, they want to erase these things. They want to continue to mislead y'all. So, you know, I got shit to do. I thought I was gonna get it done before they got back, but they back. But, you know, I'm ready to get on, you know, cutting this grass and shit. But it's been real, and I hope y'all feeling this shit and y'all rocking with me. But if not, I don't give a fuck. Y'all watched it, so it is what it is. I'm out of here.